I made the right decision.
Bob Martin says he left his job on an ethical and moral high ground. The former interim police chief says he was asked to meet with the Attorney General's office earlier this year about the Morals Corner deadly shooting.
They immediately started out with, we want to talk to you about something. We'd like to, for you to keep in confidence.
According to Martin, the AG's office asked him to not even tell the chief. They were concerned an officer may have used video evidence to intimidate a witness. They wanted Martin to find out who had access to that file.
I said, if this is an investigation against one of our officers, I've got to let the chief know. And they said, they didn't consider this an investigation right now.
8 Investigates asked the Portland Police Department for more information about why Martin was terminated. They pointed us to the department's standard operating procedure, which says officers are required to cooperate with other officers inside and outside their agency.
I apologize to the chief for, him not thinking he could trust me, because I think what I showed is I'm very trustworthy.
Martin was told the witness intimidation allegations never went anywhere. Once he got word from the AG's office, he updated the chief on what was going on.
That was early in the morning, 7 o'clock. By about 1 o'clock, he's in my office throwing the termination letter on my desk, telling me that, he's livid and, upset. And I fully understand. I told him, I understand.
Okay, a lot of questions about this incident, okay? First and foremost, if the DA's office is going to approach me to inform me that perhaps one of my officers is doing some witness tampering, right? Or we feel as though that one of your officers is giving access to a witness that we feel is compromised in this particular critical incident, then you know what? Roger that. You're alleging misconduct against one of my officers. So guess what? We're going to initiate an internal affairs complaint investigation, and we're actually going to turn every single stone and investigate fully, so that when I do approach the chief, which by the way, I would have told the chief immediately, look, this is what the DA's office position is. They're posturing, saying that, you know what, one of our officers is alleging misconduct for witness tampering, if you will. But regardless of the fact, it just seems as though there's a lot going on between this interim chief with the chief of police. There's more to the story. You tell me what you think, comment below. Please, like always, be safe out there, and don't forget to go Code 6. Thank you.